There's a twinkle in her eye and a laugh behind that smile. Her hair and dress are never quite the very latest style. Yet every time I see her, I know she is a queen. Grandmother, grandmother, the grandest lady I've ever seen.
There's a twinkle in her eye and the laugh behind her smile. Her hair and dress are never quite the very latest style. But every time I see her, I know she is a queen. Grandmother, grandmother, the grandest lady I've ever seen. Welcome to Adventures with Children. And who are you? Getting to know you. What's your name? Michael. Michael with the beautiful eyes. And he sees me just fine. And what's your name? Thomas. Thomas has a smile that tells me he's worthwhile. And who are you? Jeanette. Oh, Jeanette with the pretty beret and the pretty smile to go with it. And who are you? Ashley. Oh, what a lovely name. And she has butterflies in her hair to make her ever so fair. And who are you? Melanie, just like a song, and eyes that are so sparkly too. I like all of you. And who are you? Kyle. Kyle with the curly hair and the great big brown eyes too. Kyle, look up at me so I can see you. Thank you, Kyle. And who are you? Celeste. Are you Kyle's sister? Wonderful, Celeste. What a pretty bow. I like all your barrettes and your pretty curls. And who are you? Elise. Elise, Elise. Her name will never cease because she is a special Elise, Elise. Oh, how fun getting to know you, getting to know all about you, getting to like you, getting you to like me. Now, are you all ready to see what we can do today? How many like puppet shows? You do? I do too. Would you like to go to a puppet show? Okay, let me get all the characters together. Would you like me to do that? Let me move my little chair over here, and then I'll call all the characters together. Are you ready? Buster Bear, are you here? Yeah. And Betty Bunny, you're here. And where's that doggone dog? Over here. And the catty cat. And oh, there's Bobby Bird. I guess everyone's here. Okay, Jeanette, are we ready? All right. I'm going to do this show, and you have to listen so good that if I wanted you to do it, you could do it. That's pretty good listening, isn't it? Are you ready? I'll just never be the same again. Oh, what's the matter, Betty Bunny? You look like you lost your last friend. Oh, Buster Bear, oh, it's even worse than that. Oh, you see, I was in a hurry, and I was going through Farmer McGregor's yard to get home, and that doggone dog started to chase me, and I fell, and I lost my tooth. Oh, that's all right, Betty Bunny. Why don't you go home and tell your mom and dad all about it? That's what parents are for, is to love you and understand. I'll never be able to go home again. Besides, Mother's not home right now. Well, you just sit here under this big tree, and I'll go see if I can find your tooth. Maybe Dr. Tom can find it. So Betty Bunny sat under the big tree, and Buster Bear went to Farmer McGregor's yard to see if he could find the tooth. And sure enough, that doggone dog had that tooth with him. Bow, wow, wow, ha, ha, ha! I showed that dumb bunny, bow, wow, 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 wow. Meow, Oh, yes, you're always chasing after someone, you doggone dog. Yeah, I'm always chasing after someone. Ha ha! Well, now I'm chasing after you. He dropped the tooth and meow, 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 meow. And off they went. Buster Bear, in the meantime, came along, and he saw the tooth in the wet grass. Oh dear, I'm too big to get across the fence. What'll I ever do? Oh, Bobby Bird, how about you flying down and picking up that tooth for me? Oh, I'd be glad to, Buster Bear. And so Bobby Bird flew down and picked up the tooth. And then they went to Betty Bunny. And Bobby Bird sat right on a perch, and Betty Bunny and Buster Bear went to Dr. Tom. Oh, Dr. Tom, we have a terrible emergency. Betty Bunny's lost her tooth. Well, let me see it. Oh, so Betty Bunny sat in the chair. Oh, hold that right, Buster Bear. I'm doing the best I can, Dr. Tom. All right. Well, Buster Bear sat down, and Dr. Tom took the tooth, and he said, ooh, it still has a good root. I think we can put it right back in, Betty Bunny. Now hang in there. I'll put it right in. Watch close. Now it ought to last. There, you're just as good as new. Both teeth are in place. Thank you for coming, and remember to brush and floss. And so Betty Bunny and Buster Bear went home to Betty Bunny's family. And then on the way home they were saying, friendship, friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friends are forgot, ours will still be hot. Doodly 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 doo doo doo. Bye, folks. And that was the end of the puppet show. Did you like that? All right, everyone stand up. Everyone stand up high. All right, stretch them. High, high, high. Turn them around, turn them around, turn them around, round, 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 round. Jump up and down, jump up and down, jump and down. Out you go, in you go, round and around. Turn around, sit down, give them a little clap, and fold them in your lap. Oh, wow, you're great. Would you like to play Pick-a-Pocket? Yeah! Wonderful. All right, we'll play Pick-a-Pocket. Wait a minute, let me make sure I have everything in the Pick-a-Pocket. All right. Now, you ready for this? All right. Pick-a-pocket, pick-a-pocket. That's what it's for. I see someone who has big brown eyes and curly, curly hair. Would Kyle come up and pick the first pocket? Now let's see what Kyle's going to pick. Oh ho ho! He's picked a very special puppet. Oh ho! Now are you ready for this, everybody? I'm the biggest lion in the zoo, and I like to make a noise at you. I like all the girls and boys, but I like to make a noise, growl, 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 because I'm the biggest lion in the zoo, zoo, zoo. Ooh. Now, lion in the zoo, you go back in the pocket, too. All right, let's try again. Hang in there. Pick a pocket, pick a pocket. That's what it's for. I think this time I'll pick someone who has blonde hair and red roses on her dress. And does everyone know her name? Ashley. Okay, Ashley, you come and choose. Oh, she picked one of my favorites. Do you know what this is? They look like handkerchiefs, don't they? They're scarves, that's right. But let me tell you about them. Do you know cowboys wear these scarves? They wear them back here to keep the sun off their head, their neck here so they don't get sunburned. And sometimes when the dust is really, they look like bandits because they wear more of their face like this to keep the dust out of their nose while they're herding the cattle. Now, how many want to play pony boy with me? Get up and take a scarf. Take a scarf. I don't know if I have enough, so if you don't hurry, you don't get. All right, ready? Here's one for you. All right, put them around your neck. Oh, did you miss out on one? Well, then you can come and be my pony boy with me. All right, you stay right there. Okay, are we ready? Okay. Now, even if you haven't got a scarf, get on your horse. Can you step on your horse? Now, get a hold of the reins. All right, you need some help. There we are. You need some help. Have to fold it in half like this and around like this. There you go. Are you ready? You got a hold of the reins? Okay. Pony boy, won't you be my pony boy? Life of joy, pony boy, you're the one for me. Pony boy, won't you be my pony? Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Whoa! My pony boy. Okay, sit down. Oh, we got time for one more. Are you ready? Pick a pocket, pick a pocket. That's what it's for. I see someone who has a broken arm. Oh, how did that happen, Melanie? On a trampoline. On a trampoline. Were you supposed to be on it? No.
My brother asked me.
Your brother asked you, and you got on it without your parents' permission. And sometimes bad things happen when we forget to get parents' permission, right?
I had never heard my mom and dad say anything.
Oh, well, you come and pick a pocket for your broken arm, because she learned a bad and hard lesson. Okay, that one's empty. That's one. Oh, is everyone ready? This is Susie and Sally. Good manners. Do you know what good manners are? Do you know what that is? What is it, Jeanette? Do you know what good manners are?
I was just raising my hand to say something.
Well, we just want to talk about this first, because then we will. Good manners means that you're doing everything just right. And listen to Sally and Susie, good manners. There are 2 little magic words that will open many doors with ease. One little word is thank you, and the other little word is please. When you want the butter, say please pass the butter. Manners are never out of style. And when you get the butter, say thank you for the butter. And say it with a great big smile. There are 2 little magic words that will open many doors with ease. One little word is thank you, and the other little word is please, yes. And we want to remember please and thank you all our lives, don't we? All right, we have time for another one. Are we ready? Up we come. Pick a pocket, pick a pocket. That's what it's for. All right, I see a boy who has glasses like I do to help him see better. Michael, this is the last one, and then we're going to have to go off. Time? Okay, real fast. Hurry, hurry. Oh, he's picking my favorite. Seashells. Do you want to give everyone a seashell? Give everyone a seashell. All right, have you all got your seashells? All right. Just a minute, I'm going to get a big one. Now, I want you to put up to your ear like this. Oh, there's one more over here. Here's one more. There you are. There's enough. Okay, listen. Can you listen really close? Michael, come and listen on this one. Come and listen. What do you hear? Is that the ocean?
Yeah.
It's the ocean, isn't it? You have to listen quietly. That's kind of like your conscience. You have to listen really close. What's a conscience?
It's a thing that helps you learn from right to wrong.
That's right. Who had a conscience that he forgot to listen to, that his nose grew long, Thomas? Pinocchio. Pinocchio's conscience made his nose grow like this because he didn't listen. So listen, listen to that still, small voice. All right, let's us go out and find Miss Marguerite and have her tell us a story. Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
There's a twinkle in her eye.
Welcome back to Adventures with Children. I'm Grandma Wiseman, and I'm so glad we've had so much fun in the first part. And now Miss Marguerite is going to tell us a story. This story has a lesson in it, and you're to listen so that you can tell me what the lesson is. Miss Marguerite, will you take over?
Yes, thank you, Grandma Wiseman. I'm going to tell you a fable. Does anybody know what a fable is? What do you think a fable is, Jeanette?
Like if you don't tell a lie.
Well, they teach messages. That's right. We're going to talk about Mercury and the Woodman. Now, Mercury was a character from mythology, okay? He's made up. A fable isn't necessarily true, but you can learn a lesson from it. And when I say the word felling a tree, it's the woodman's cutting it down. That's what that means. A woodman was felling a tree on the bank of a river. With his axe, it glanced off the trunk and flew out of his hands and fell into the water. As he stood by the water's edge, lamenting his loss, Mercury appeared and asked him the reason for his grief. On learning what had happened, out of pity for his distress, Mercury dived into the river and, bringing up a golden axe, asked him if that was the one he had lost. The woodman replied that it was not. Mercury then dived again a second time and brought up a silver axe and asked if this was his axe. No, that is not mine either, said the woodman. Once more, Mercury dived into the river and brought up the missing axe. The woodman was overjoyed at recovering his property and thanked his benefactor warmly. And the latter was so pleased with his honesty that he made him a present of the other two axes. When the woodman told the story to his companions, one of these was filled with envy of his good fortune and determined to try his luck for himself. So he went and began to fell a tree at the edge of the river, and presently contrived to let his axe drop into the water. Mercury appeared as before, and on learning that his axe had fallen in, he dived and brought up a golden axe as he had done on the previous occasion. Without waiting to be asked whether it was his or not, the fellow cried, "That's mine, that's mine." Do you think that was true?
No.
No. And he stretched his hand out eagerly because he wanted that golden axe. But Mercury was so disgusted with his dishonesty that he not only declined to give him the golden axe, but also refused to recover the one that had fallen into the stream. So, you know what do you think the message of this fable is?
Mom, don't want to see it.
What do you think it is? Don't look. What do you think that is? What do you think it is, Elise?
By telling the truth and be honest.
That's right. Because when the first woodman was honest, he got not only his own axe back, but he got a golden one and a silver one. But the second one did not get his axe back. And that moral is, honesty is the best policy.
Do you know the difference between being honest and telling a lie? Do you know what a lie is, Thomas?
It's when somebody says something that isn't true.
The second Woodman, was he telling the truth?
No.
No, he wasn't, Jeanette. He was telling a lie. Does a lie hurt you?
Yes.
Yes, it does. When you lie, what happens, Melanie?
You get in trouble.
You get in trouble, but even inside of you, even if no one knows you lied, does it hurt?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it does, Melanie. What about you, Ashley? Do you believe that truth is really important?
Yes.
And Kyle, did you think the first Woodman was the best? How about that first Woodman? Did he tell the truth all the time?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want something that didn't belong to him, did he? So have we learned a lot of lessons today? For just a minute, I'm going to see how many lessons you've learned today. Are you ready? Now think back of all the things we've learned today in Betty Bunny's Tale, in Pick a Pocket, and in the story, the fable. And you tell me, the fable was a story she wrote that Miss Marguerite read to us. I'll get my tongue untangled. All right, if you catch the ball, you think of something that you learned today. Are you ready? What did you learn today, Elise?
Telling the truth.
Telling the truth. That's a good lesson. What did you learn, Jeanette?
That Betty lost her tooth.
Betty lost her tooth. But what happened to it? Can anyone tell me? All right, throw it to him. Throw it to him. Okay.
She lost her tooth.
But what happened?
The dog was chasing her.
The dog was chasing her. That's what made her lose her tooth. But what happened about the tooth? Did they take it right to who? To the Dr. Tom. And what did Dr. Tom do?
Put it back.
I know, he couldn't put it back if it didn't have a fresh root on it. But you know that's actually true. You know, when somebody who is on their second teeth, you're all on your first teeth. But when you lose your second teeth, if you get that tooth and it has a fresh root on it, the dentist can put it in there and it'll grow back in many times.
I got my first.
You've got your second teeth right there, haven't you? All right, let's see if we can get some more quickly before we have to close up. Hold your hands. Have you got something you learned, Michael?
Yeah.
What did you learn?
Don't lie.
Don't lie. I love that. Throw it to someone else and see what they've learned. Hurry fast. Okay.
Oh, me?
All right, Miss Marguerite.
Okay.
Amen, Kyle. Kyle, what did you learn today?
Be honest.
To be honest. I'm glad that was the biggest lesson. All right, you throw it to someone and let them learn something. Okay, Melanie, what did you learn?
To be kind.
To be kind. That's right. All right, there you are. Ashley, no, Ashley, it's your turn. All right, what did you learn?
Not to tell a lie.
Not to tell a lie. All right, wait a minute. We moved the ball way out. Grandma will have to get it. All right, let me get it real fast. And what about Celeste? What have you learned, Celeste?
No, that was
Let her
Celeste.
That's Celeste's turn. What did you learn? Did you just learn to have fun? Say it out loud. I want to hear that beautiful voice.
Have fun.
You had fun today. Did all of you have fun today?
Yeah.
Sure look like.
Would you like to come to Grandma's house again?
Yeah. This was
Oh.
the house we were.
I mean the TV house. And do you know there's people out in that TV land that are children like you are? Do you think they had fun?
Yeah.
We hope they did. Do you think maybe their mamas might be listening with them?
Yeah.
Okay, Thomas, do you have a question?
I learned to brush my teeth.
You learned to brush his teeth. I'm so glad you learned to brush your teeth. That's important. What else did you learn, Jeanette?
I learned to use my manners.
And use your manners. And what did you learn?
I learned to brush my teeth a lot.
A lot, yes. And you?
To listen.
To listen. Yes, we had to listen very, very closely for the Betty Bunny's Tale. And I don't know if we have time, but let me...
Shells.
Oh, and the shells. What were we listening to? Our conscience. Can you everyone say conscience? That makes us know whether we're telling the truth or telling a lie. Miss Marguerite, that's such a beautiful story.
Good, I'm glad they learned.
Do you know, I want a hint for your mamas. Do you think I can give a hint to your mothers? And you take it home? Do you see this great big sheet?
Yeah.
It would fill this whole room. When I was a young mama, like Miss Marguerite, we didn't have a den. We only had one big room. And when company came with my 4 boys and my 2 little girls, we had a mess, right? Do you like a mess when company comes?
No.
No. So I got a sheet like this, put it on the floor, and everyone played on the sheet. And the minute the doorbell rang, everyone picked up a corner of the sheet, folded it up, and took it to the bedroom. And everyone thought Grandma Wiseman's house was so clean. They didn't know I had a secret. So you young mothers, get a sheet. What else do we use a sheet for, Ashley?
A blanket.
We use a sheet for a blanket. And what else do we use a sheet for when you come to play?
To eat on.
Oh, to eat on? That keeps the crumbs. What do you, Michael, what do you use a sheet?
To play on.
To play on, yes.
To lay on.
To lay on. Thomas?
To hide the dirtiness under it.
Oh, dear. I don't want to hide dirt. I want to clean the dirt up. Do you know what? Let me show you something. We used a sheet for a tent. You put 2 chairs together. Melanie, save your chair. Turn it around this way. You know how we make a tent. Now look what you can do with a sheet. Okay, take your part on that side. There you got it. There we are. We'll just do it this far. And over the sides of the chairs. And then you crawl under and there's our sheet. I hope you have a good time. I hope you'll come to Grandma's house again. Thank you for coming. Can we all just say thank you? And we'll see you soon. Thank you, Miss Marguerite. Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone. It's time to go. Bye-bye, Jeanette.